Good morning, friends. Welcome back to a session on Bibexcel. Before I proceed further, I would just like to reiterate what we had discussed in the first part of this session. So we had just seen what is the basic layout of Bibexcel screen, what kind of files can be analyzed in Bibexcel, how to prepare a file so that it is ready for analysis in Bibexcel, and we have taken few fields which have only one item and we analyze. This is what we have done in the first part. Fine. And before I start concentrating on next set of analysis, I would like to give a small recap of what we have done in the previous session. So my data is here, training.doc. I have downloaded the data from Web of Science in TXT format. I merged the files into a single file. Then I selected replace line feed with carriage return. Sorry. Then I converted that .txt2 file into a Web of Science compatible file for analysis. I got the file. And so there are many fields which have only one item. For example, publication type, only one answer. Language, only one answer. Document type, only one article, only one answer. So these kinds of fields were analyzed in the first part of this session. For example, you take document type. I want to analyze document type. I have gone to Web of Science. I analyzed data on artificial intelligence or machine learning or cloud computing or biotechnology or systems biology or e-commerce, any topic. I download some data, or I have downloaded the data about an institution and a group of institutions covering a particular period of time. I want to check in the data set what I have, how many types of documents are available, what are the various document types available in my research work. Find out, to do so, what you need to do is that first step, you should find out the field on which you want to conduct the study. What is the field? It is DT document type. So type DT in the old tag file. First step. And second step, come to select the field to be analyzed and see whether the particular field has got only one item or it has got more than one item. If the field is going to have only one item, only one answer, then you select whole field intact. Fine, second step is so. And third step, click on prepare, go ahead, execute. Click on that, the file is going to be executed. Your command will be executed. Say okay, okay. You will get answer like this: record wise analysis. First record article, second record article, third record article. It goes this way up to all the view whole file. All the 549 records are there. 549th record is a review. It goes. It is only a record wise analysis. I want to get a frequency. How to do that? Come to left side, frequency distribution. Select the whole string and check this sort descending. Say start. Say okay. You'll get that. Now you got the frequency distribution of document title wise distribution, document type wise distribution of your research output. You can copy the whole thing, say copy, say okay, and go to Excel, paste it, add column headings, add percentage, your table is ready. Fine. So this is what we discussed in the first part of the presentation. Now in the second part, I would like to throw light on single field analysis once again, but this time those single fields that may have more than one answer. For example, let me go to my base document, training.doc. For example, if you take AU, author field, it has got two answers, Kamal C and Sethraman MQ, two authors. Single field has got more than one answer. Or you go to CI. CI means the affiliation of the author. Kamal, where is he working? And Sethraman, where is he working? These affiliations are available in C1 address field. So it has got more than one answer. One field has got more than one answer. Fine. If you come down, there's something called FU, funding agency. So there are times when same project is funded by more than 2 organizations or 3 organizations. In that case, even FU funding field also may have more than one answer. Fine. Let us calm down. If you go to these fields, Web of Science category or research areas, even then this article may be classified under 2 categories or 2 subject categories. Fine. So these fields also have more than one answer. Fine. Then we had seen this keyword field. It is ID. ID. We have seen ID. ID stands for keywords. Even this field will have more than one answer because usually authors or publishers they give more than one keyword for the same article. So these are the few tags which have more than one answer. So let us see how to analyze these kinds of fields. Fine. So let me start with the author field AU. It's got 2 authors, and all these fields, whatever we discussed now, I showed you now, has got more than one item separated by a semicolon. You can see Kamal, C semicolon, Sethuraman, MG. So the items in a particular field are separated by a semicolon. Fine. So let me start about analyzing AU author. What is first step? Find out the field tag AU. Go and type AU. Fine. Then come to select the field to be analyzed. Here, instead of selecting whole field intact, you can go for any semicolon separated field. Fine. So I select any semicolon separated field. Why? Because the author field has got 2 items. It is separated by semicolon. Fine. I say prep. I say okay. I say okay. I say no need for ordering anything. I say no. You can see the answer. Here it says that first record is written by 2 authors, Kamal C and Sethuraman. And second article is written by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 authors. Third article by 2 authors. Fourth article 2 authors. So this way it has separated the fields. Fine. Now you got to answer. Now I want to find out in my research field, the data set what I have, who are the most prolific authors. The authors, those who publish the most number of books or papers or research papers. So for that, how to go about? Come to left side, hosting, start ascending, say start, say O. You can see here, Dr. Balasubramaniam is the most prolific author in the data set what I have with 124 records, followed by John S.A. with 72 records, Ilango KP with 61 records. What you can do as usual, either you can copy, okay, copy and go to a Excel file and paste it to get percentages. Otherwise, make a note of the name of the file, training.cit. As I told you, you can go to an Excel file, go to file, say open, go to the folder, our folder, data, then WOS, click all files, training.cit. You click that particular file, say next, next, finish. You can see here, let me insert, this is the count and this is the author. So you can see here now, the name of the author, number of records. Normally counts can be placed over here. So name of the author, number of counts, and you can add percentage. Now the table is ready. Fine. You can get the most productive authors. Let me close this Excel file. Don't say. Is it fine? So this is how you can find out the most prolific authors. I'll tell you once again. Go to .doc and I've selected AU, any semicolon separated field. Prepare. Okay. Okay. No need to order the units results. Answer has come. Go to left side, whole string, start descending, say start, say okay, you'll get the list. Fine. So this way, you can find out the most prolific authors. The next question comes, sir, I am interested to get the authorship pattern. So I want to find out how many articles written by single authors, how many written by 2 authors, how many written by 3 authors, 4 authors, 5 authors, this way. I want to get the authorship pattern. How to calculate authorship pattern. Okay, that's what you're going to see now. Let me go to my doc file, AU field, any semicolon separated field, click prepare, say okay, okay, no, and you will get the output. First record by Kamal, first record by Setraman, two authors are there. These are article written by two authors. Second article, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 authors have contributed second paper. Fine. So I want to find out the authorship pattern. To do so, go to analyze. In analyze, click on units per record. You will find out how many authors are there in each record. Click on, go to analyze, click on units per record. Say okay. See, you got the answer, no? Number of records with the number of units. That means there are 7 records with one author. I think, let me copy this to make this better. I click copy, I say okay. I go to an Excel file and I just paste. You can now understand it in a better way. See now, 7 records have only one author, that is solo author performance, and the joint authorship, one paper, and let me arrange it. Maybe I arrange it from smallest to larger. Sort, yes. So, single author articles, 7 are there, 2 author articles, 277, 3 author papers, 169, 4 author papers, 53. So, authorship pattern is ready. If you total, you get these you get 549 records, and these are the authors. So authorship pattern is ready. You can add a column for percentage. Totally we have 549 records with 1548 authors. Fine. So this way authorship pattern can be calculated by using Bibexcel. Fine. So we have done 2 things. One is by using author field, we have found out the most productive authors, and we have found out how we can calculate the authorship pattern for a given data set. Fine. This is one example for a field which has got more than one answer. The field author has got more than one answer, 2 authors. Fine. And this is clear to you. Let me go back to my second field. Go to training.doc, click on view file, and what is the field I can select next? Let me go to ID field. ID stands for keywords. So every article may have 3, 4, 5, 6 keywords. So a single field has got more than one answer. So the field tag is ID. So I go to bold tag. I type ID. I come to select field. I select any semicolon separated field, because if you see here in the box, each and every keyword is separated by a semicolon. So any semicolon separated field, I click on prepare, I say okay, I say okay. Fine. Do you want no any order? No, I don't want to have any order. So let me close the MS Excel file. Don't save. Fine. Here it says that first record has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 keywords are there for the first record. Okay. So here you can see the keywords are in capital letters. Then that may not look nice, and I want to convert this. How can I do that? Come to edit out file. This is an out file. Training.out. Go to edit out file. There, convert upper lowercase. Again, uppercase things can be converted into lowercase, and lowercase things can be converted to uppercase. So click convert uppercase. Now it says that the good for cited reference, good for author cited, good for journal name. Okay, good for maybe something like you select anything, no problem. Say okay. You can see here. Now all the keywords are in lowercase. The first letter is a capital letter. Now this is what we want. So it is file name training.low. Fine. So our data is converted into a different letter case. Fine. Now I want to find out 2 things. One is the most productive keywords, the keywords which are used most by the researchers in my field. So come to whole field, start descending, click on start, say okay. And find out there are 42 records with the keyword systems. There are 41 records with absorption, 37 records with exponential stability. And this way, I can copy this. You can take it to an Excel file and you can add percentage, and your table is ready. The most used keywords in your research field. Fine. This is one thing. I want to find out the most productive keywords I find. And secondly, I want to find out the range of keywords. How many keywords are used in the records? How many records I have? 1 to 5 keywords. how many records have 6 to 10 keywords, how many records have 11 to 15 keywords. So I want to find out the range of keywords. So what should I do? Let us come back to our basic document, trend.doc, view file, and let me go to bold tag ID, any semicolon separated field, and prepare, okay, okay, no. Fine, the answer has come. Once let me go to edit out file, convert upper lowercase and select anyone, say okay, okay, you can start. Now, I want to count how many keywords are there in each and every record. First record, how many? Second record, how many? I want to have a kind of frequency check. So I go to analyze, I click units per record, I click OK. See, you can see here. So there are 23 records with only one keyword, 177 records with 10 keywords, 41 records with 2 keywords, 38 records with 3 keywords. So copy, take it to Excel, add percentage, your table is ready. Range of keywords used in systems biology research output 2010 to 15. It's over. Okay. So what we have done now, I have taken keyword field, I did two analysis, the most used keywords and the range of keywords. Right. The second field we have seen. And what are the other fields which are amenable for such kind of analysis? Let me calm down. We have seen keywords. Let me calm down to check for the fields. Here you can see two things are there: Web of Science category and research area. Okay, Web of Science category is the demarcation of various research fields by Web of Science. When an article is deposited into Web of Science, Web of Science categorizes that particular article in any one of the Web of Science categories. Apart from that, that particular article is even assigned to a research area. So both are same but with a different connotation. Let me show you only one thing. Maybe I'll take research area. If you analyze your data, you want to find out what are the various research areas in which my researchers or the researchers of my data set are doing research. So let me analyze this field because this a single field has got more than one item separated by semicolon. So what is the field tag? Is SC, any semicolon separated field. I click prepare, I say okay, I say okay, I say no. No means I don't want to have any order of the results. No. You can see here. So first record is given two research areas, assigned two research areas, material science, metallurgy. Second article is on polymer science. Third one is on electrochemistry. Fourth one is on chemistry. Sixth one has got two research areas, chemistry and material science. So this way I got various research areas. Now I want to find out the most influential research areas of my data. Okay, on which particular research area more papers are published. For example, I go to hosting, start descending, click start, say okay, you can find out. 156 articles are classified into a research area called chemistry, 95 engineering, 94 physics, 85 mathematics, 84 material science, 41 computer science. So this way you can find out what are the most prominent research areas of your research data. For example, if you have taken a data from one particular institute, IIM or Gandhigram or any university, you can find out what are the areas in which the researchers, the faculty members of the university are contributing their research papers. You can find out the prominent research areas. Fine. So these are another one. The same way you can try the field above science category also. Let me go to my base document. Let me calm down to see any other EFU. As I told you, sometimes even funding agency may be 2 or 3 for a single document. So I'll try that also. You click on EFU, fine. Any semicolon separated field. I click prepare, say okay, okay. No need to have results in an order. Get find out. First article has got only one funding agency, but second article has got two funding agencies. It means the researchers, I think 7 are there. Those 7 authors got funding from 2 different agencies for carrying out this particular piece of research. Now I got the funding agencies. I go to hosting, start descending, click start, say okay. You find out. We got around 21 plus 17, 38 projects funded by University Grants Commission and 28 by Department of Science and Technology. Why 27, 28? Please understand here, sometimes due to the variations, University Grants Commission, UGC. So two different names are there. You can see University Grants Commission. So you, as a human being, you need to check the results. Okay, whenever there are some spelling mistakes, it will be showing us two different records. So 21 University Grants Commission, 17 University Grants Commission, here 4 University Grants Commission. You have to add all the 3 to find out the total number of projects which are sponsored by University Grants Commission. Fine. So this way, these are a few fields, maybe author field, keyword field, or research field, funding agency field, and these are the few fields. Now, I would like to show you 2 more fields which can be exposed to such kind of analysis. Okay, let me go to a very, very important field called, let me go back to my base file, view file, and here C1 stands for address of the author, and if you calm down a little bit, CD stands for list of references. If one article has got 40 references, all the 40 references are available here. Fine. And if there are 2 authors for a particular document, the affiliation details of both the authors are available. Now, what I am going to do is that, let me first analyze cited references. I want to analyze the cited references. I want to find out which reference is the most cited, which are the top 10 cited references. They are cited more often in the research papers published by my institution, or research was published in a particular field. I want to analyze CD. You can see here, CD is separated by a semicolon. You can see here, at the end of every reference, every cited reference, a semicolon is there. What is the field tag? CD. So I select CD. I go to any semicolon separated field. I click prepare. I say OK. I say OK. I say no. I wait for the results. It's analyzing all the 549 records are analyzed, and there are 17,976 references. If you take even the first record, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 14. So it is around more than 20, 30 references, the first article alone. So all the 17,000 plus references which are appended to 549 records which I am analyzing now are displayed here. Now I want to find out what are the top most cited references. So as usual, go to hosting, start designing, start, OK, and wait, it is processing all the things. It shows that there is a reference which was cited 36 times in the 549 records what we have, and this particular reference is cited in 35 research papers, and another Balakrishnan V 1990 for this paper was added as a cited reference in 35 research papers. So you can just copy it, go to MS Excel, you prepare a column percentage, and your table is ready. Top 25 cited references in systems biology research output. The table is ready. Fine. So this way you can find out the most used cited references. Fine. Now let me go back to my file training.doc. I select the view file. I go to my field. What is my file? CD. Fine. If you see here, the cited references are having the name of the author, they have the year, and they have the name of the journal. So three things are there. Now what I can do is that I can take each and every cited reference. I can find out what are all the authors who are most cited in the cited references, and what is the age of the references. So when you see the cited references which are appended at the end of the research paper, they have year. Whether the researchers are citing the recent papers or they are citing the very old classical papers. So I want to find out the age of the references. Fine. Otherwise, I want to find out the journals which are cited more and more in the cited references. Fine. So there are 3 things. I want to find out the author, those cited more often. I want to find out the age of the references. I want to find out the journals which are most used in the cited references. So I'm going to analyze 3 things. How to do that? You go to CD, any semicolon separated field, prepare, okay, okay, no. You get the result now? All the references are listed now. Now, I want to find out the authors who are most frequently quoted in the cited references. Come to the left side. Here, instead of whole string, you come down, select cited author. Please click cited author, click cited author, and then click start, say OK. Let us see what would happen. You can see here, I think let us not do descending the timing. Let me go back to this to tell you something. Let me go to CD, any separated field, prepare, okay, okay, and no. Let's wait for the result. Result is there. Let us not select the start descending. I have selected cited author. Okay, I have selected cited author. That means I want Bibexcel to extract only the name of the authors from all the references, and the name of the authors will be listed separately. Fine. So I click start. I say OK. You can see here the authors are listed. I think some different names have come. I think let me go back to the field to show you once again. Maybe some issues. Let us set it right. Let me once again go to, I'm sorry, let me go back to CD field. The CD field, any semicolon separated field. Okay, abrupt and OK. I say OK, no need for any ordering. Good. Things are analyzed, and let me go to this particular area where see cited author, many options are available. I select cited author, fine, and maybe maybe let me try this remove duplicates. I give start. Let me see what happens now. I think it shows the years. I think some issue with the file. Maybe I will check for the file. I'll come back to this particular option maybe a bit later to you. Maybe in the next part of the session, I will set this right and come back to you. Fine. And let me go back to my base file to show you that there is another very important field which is manual for such kind of analysis called C1. C1 is the affiliation field where you will get the affiliation address of the author consent. So I click C1, fine. Any semicolon separated field, I click prep. I say OK. I say OK. No need to arrange things in any order, and it is divided in a particular style. Maybe I'll do one thing. Instead of any semicolon separated field, let me try with the whole field intact. Okay, let me take my DOC file, C1 field, whole field intact, prep. Say OK, OK, and you can see. Fine. So now you can see first record author's names and affiliation, and the second one author's name affiliation, third record author's name affiliation, and it has got 3 or 4 steps to be followed to find out the departments where they are working and the country where they are working. So you can conduct 2 different analyses here. One is to find out what are the major institutions doing research in your research area, and secondly, what are the countries from where research papers are coming out. It is a kind of collaboration the researchers have between them. So what the first step? Please understand. Once you get this result, please go to this is a out file, edit out file, and see here remove square brackets from the field. You can see here square brackets are there in every field. So what I do is that edit out file, I click remove square bracket from whole field. I say OK. I say yes. You can see here all the fields are having the details of only the affiliations, excluding the name of the authors. First one, deemed University, Gandhigram, Rural Institute, Department of Chemistry, Gandhigram, Tamil Nadu, India. Fine. So this way, it will list out all the main departments in the country of each and every record. Fine. Now, I got the addresses. I want to find out the country's name. Okay, for that, what I need to do is that, please go to out file. Here, 2 things are there. One is decompress out file. Okay, go to edit out file, click on decompress out file, say okay, then no. You can see now all the items will be listed one by one. First article written by two authors, both are from Gandhigrams, only one line. If you take second author, one author from Gandhigram, another from university, another from university, another from Indian Institute of Chemistry, another from university, another from Mahatma University. So the 7 or 8 authors of second paper, they are from these many different institutions. So it listed each and every institution separately. To do so, go to edit out file and click on decompress out file. Fine, this over. Now the files are listed separately. That means if there are more than one affiliation in a particular record, all the records are listed individually. Now I have to segregate the country of a particular record from the rest of the items. How to do that? Go to edit out files and there convert comma delimited addresses. That means wherever comma is there, it is going to separate each and every item into a separate compartment. Convert comma delimited addresses. Say okay. You can see here deemed university slash Gandhigram Rural University dash Department of Chemistry dash Gandhigram dash Tamil Nadu slash, and just before India name of the country you can see a double slash. So this process will result in dividing all the comma separated items into slashes with double slashes for the field country India. Fine. Now I have to find out of these 549 records, how many countries have contributed their research work into this data set. So come to this portion, I go to, I select country from the drop down menu, I select country, I select remove duplicates and make a new out file. That means I'm going to set only the country and I'm going to make a new file. Fine. Then I say start. Say okay. First record from India because both are from Gandhigram University, India. Second record, one is from Croatia, one is from India, two are from USA, and one is from, so Croatia, India, USA. These three countries, they joined together and they contributed second research paper. So first one is a domestic collaboration and second one is an international collaboration. Is it fine? Sixth one only India, seventh one only India, eighth one only India, ninth one only India. But ninth one is not two. One author is from India, another author is Singapore. So article 6, 7, 8 are domestic collaboration. Article 9 is the international collaboration. So I just found out the list of countries. Now I can go here to find out the frequency. Select whole string, start descending, say start, say okay, you'll get out of 49 records, all the 49 records have at least one Indian author, 16 authors are from South Korea, 13 from Malaysia, 6 from Saudi Arabia, 6 from US. Fine. So this way you can find out the most productive countries in your research paper. This can be copied or you can open this file training.cit in an Excel file, add percentage, your table is ready. So this way you can find out the most productive countries. So now I want to find out what are the most productive major departments, research departments. Let me again show you the whole process once again. Let me go to DOC, click view file. Then I'm going to analyze, what is the name of the file? I'm going to analyze C1. Okay, whole field intact, prepare, say okay, okay, you'll get that. Okay, what are the steps? First step, you should remove the square brackets. Edit out file, remove square brackets from the whole field. Say okay, yes. Now square brackets is the name of the authors are removed. Second step, go to edit out file, say decompress out file, say okay, say no. Now each and every affiliation is listed in different lines. Second step. And third step, go to edit out file, click on convert comma delimited addresses, say okay. Now third step is over where each and every item has got a slash except the country which is preceded by a double slash. Now I want to analyze the country, that was over. Now I want to analyze the main departments, main organizations. How to analyze? Please come to left side. Here click the downward arrow and here you can select, there is something called main organization. You can select main organization, fine. You can say remove duplicates. You can select make new file because I want to have a new file. Click start, say OK. You can see here. First record, deemed University Gandhigram. Second record, Gandhigram, Indian. So all the major institutions are listed, research organizations which are involved in this particular field of research. Once again, you come back to the frequency button, select the whole string, start descending, click start, say OK. You can see here. So 264 Gandhigram Road University, 149 deemed university, 77 Gandhigram Road Institute. All three are same. Since every time author gives a different name, it's spelled out. We kindly combine 264 plus 149 plus 77 plus 47. All these things are from Gandhigram Road University, 13 from PSNA College, and 12 from Bharatiya University, 11 from Anna University, and GDN Arts College. 8 are there. This way you can find out the major research organizations. Fine. So by taking the address, you can analyze the most productive countries and you can find out the most productive departments. Fine. Let me go back to my base file training.doc. I click view file, and here let me go back to this the file which we had some problem. That means we discuss about I think CD field where list of references available. Let me go to whole field intact, then prep, say OK, and get all the references. Now, all the references are listed here one by one. Now, let me try with this cited, authored, all those things. Let me try whether this works out. I click cited, author, fine, and I say maybe start. Let us see the output. You can see here first, second. I think some problem is there in the analysis this particular file. Maybe let us close this Bibexcel once again, open and I'll show you. And so till then we are seeing few examples like the fields which have more than one item, and we have seen how to analyze, how to find out the most productive authors, how to find out the authorship pattern, how to find out the most used keywords, range of keywords, most research areas, and the most main departments. And these are the few things we discussed in the second part of this presentation. And I have got one more part of this presentation, the third part. We will take up another concept called how to compare two different fields. You take two fields, you want to make a cross tabulation. Now, how to conduct these kinds of analysis in my third and last part of the presentation. Till then, thank you so much.